Hey, good morning everyone. It's been a long time since I've posted. I apologize. The weather up here in Canada has been just brutal since before Christmas. I think we've had about 4 or 5 flyable days, crazy low clouds, number of days where vertical visibility was 200 feet, so really no opportunity to fly. Today I just starting to dip my toe into IFR training and went up with my instructor to do a hand-flown simulated IFR flight and approach from Oshawa to Peterborough. As you can see, I'm not shy about showing off my foibles. It was not pretty in my mind, didn't feel good at all, but it is what it is, and got to start training somewhere. So have a look, forgive my failures, and hopefully you'll enjoy the flight. Thanks.
So just a taxi note, the wind's off your left rear quarter, so down and away, right?
Yeah, sorry, I was thinking it was coming from that side.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I just noticed this.
Yeah.
I'm so picky.
No, that's good. Call me on it.
There you go, there's a guy on final.
Okay, so takeoff, fuel pumps on Oshawa Tower, Echo Yankee Zulu's holding short 30, ready for departure.
Echo Yankee Zulu Tower, line up and wait, runway 30.
Line up and wait, Echo Yankee Zulu.
Yankee Echo Zulu Tower, right, fly runway headed for now, I'll call the northbound turn, wind 340, 10 gusting 16, clear takeoff, runway 30.
Echo Yankee Zulu.
Romeo Zulu Delta Tower, runway 30, wind 340, 10 gusting 16, altimeter 2973, cleared right down, report Columbus on the east side of Simple Street.
Airspeed's alive.
For the right downwind.
We have 40.
Golf Yankee Romeo Whiskey Tower, wind 315, 10 gusting 15, clear to land, runway 30.
60.
10 Oscar Tower, Pop Echo Bravo established on the left-hand downwind.
We'll rotate.
Pop Echo Bravo, have you visual. Continue in the downwind, I will call the base turn. Continue down, you'll call the base turn, Pop Echo Bravo. Oscar Tower, Golf Yankee is ready for the approach.
Echo Yankee Zulu, continue runway heading, climb 3000.
Continue runway heading, climb 3000, Echo Yankee Zulu.
I whacked your camera with my elbow there, so I don't think it's aimed.
That's alright, we'll sort it out later. It's the least
Very
of our
good.
lower priorities.
Well done.
AV8, navigate.
Yankee Echo Zulu Tower, change over frequency, good day.
Echo Yankee Zulu. You want to go to 33.4?
No, runway heading, runway heading.
He just told me to.
Yeah, he told you to go en route, but,
Sorry.
en route could be runway heading. Okay.
Golf Romeo Zulu Delta Tower, report turning mid-down.
Not used to having 2 different controllers.
Yeah, no, it's rough. Okay.
I'm going to switch over.
Yeah. Okay, so Echo Yankee Zulu, direct to Lucy.
Direct to Lucy, Echo Yankee Zulu. So direct. Tur. Yeah, no, I know.
The object is to distract you.
Well, congratulations.
I'll take care of the radio for now.
Who was calling in there?
Toronto, Echo Yankee Zulu.
Echo Yankee Zulu, go ahead.
Echo Yankee Zulu is off Oshawa, runway 30, direct to Lucy for a practice IFR flight to Peterborough, requesting following.
Echo Yankee Zulu, squawk it up.
Ident, Echo Yankee Zulu.
Echo Yankee Zulu, you're identified 2,800 feet, altimeter at Oshawa 2973.
2973, climbing 3,000 feet, Echo Yankee Zulu.
Echo Yankee Zulu, roger.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, in that case, take over the hand flying. And let's fix the altitude.
X-ray Juliet Hotel, Toronto Terminal, squawk it in.
So one way to figure out if you're going to stay on track is to compare the desired track with the actual track over at the top of the multifunction. Okay. If they're both the same, you're going to continue straight.
I'm just trying to get us back on track right now.
Yes, I realize that. You're pretty well on it. Once you get these two numbers coordinated, because that is your track over ground, you could center up your heading bug again to be sure that you fly with the correct crab.
Echo Yankee Zulu at 3000, you're losing on coverage here. Surveillance service terminates. Cleared en route. Have a good day.
Echo Yankee Zulu, thank you. Good day. Echo Yankee Zulu, climb and maintain 3,500.
Climb and maintain 3,500, Echo Yankee Zulu.
Now the trick here is to anticipate these turns before you get there, right?
No, I know, yeah.
Your GPS will warn you that there's a turn coming up. 3,500?
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just all over the place right now.
Yeah. There was quite a down pitch there that had me concerned. Your heading compared to your desired track is really off. You're very, very slightly left of track. Normally, if I were flying, I wouldn't get all upset about it, but you're on a lesson now, so guess what?
126.
Watch your heading. Echo Yankee Zulu, what are your intentions at Peterborough?
We'd like to shoot the RNAV for runway 27. Echo Yankee Zulu.
Automated weather observation system. Observation.
You've got the RNAV 09 on there.
11 Zulu. Wind 280 at 1.
Hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
That would have been embarrassing.
Visibility.
Okay, what's your intended transition?
Sky clear. Temperature 2.
We're going to go through Extro.
Altimeter 2972.
All right, so why don't you get that set up?
Peterborough. Automated
So we're going to do
observation
procedure.
at 1911
Approach.
Zulu. Wind 280.
RNAV 27.
Gusting 24. Visibility greater than 9er. Sky clear.
Extra.
Temperature 2. Dew point.
Don't worry about the minimums yet.
Altimeter 2972.
Load that.
Peterborough. Automated weather observation system. Observation taken at
Okay.
1912
Oh, no, I don't know what to do now.
Okay, the approach is in, right? And it's loaded but not activated. So I'm going to clear you to the approach, and then you're going to activate the approach. So the thing about activating the approach is it automatically tells the navigation system that you're going to the initial approach waypoint.
Automated weather observation system.
So here comes the instruction.
1912 Zulu.
Then you can turn off the,
Yeah, I'm just getting it onto the Unicom.
Gusting 2.
Watch your heading, watch your pitch, 2 seconds at a time. Echo Yankee Zulu, you are cleared to the RNAV 27 via Extro. So the first thing you're going to do is come over here and take care of it.
So
go to procedure, watch your pitch, push procedure, and hit. It's already there, so just enter. And now the navigation system is going to take you direct Extro.
Overshooting 27, remaining in the circuit.
Watch your pitch. There you go, that's better. Okay. So now we're going direct Extro.
but I need to...
What do you need to do?
Well, I didn't get my... So my safe altitude is 2,900.
Yes.
And I need to enter extra, so I'm going to go down to 3,000. Or do I wait for a...
Well, that's your discretion. You can, because you've been cleared to the approach.
Yeah.
But are you within 25 miles?
I am 19.5 miles away.
All right, so now altitude is your discretion. At this point, we want to start being more precise about staying on your line.
Left downwind,
Yeah.
Because we are going to be flying through the missed approach hold. We're going to get into holds maybe on our next flight. We'll try one. And there doesn't seem to be much traffic at Peterborough.
Yeah, I'm not hearing a lot of
But we're about to get into the Peterborough zone, so what do you have to do?
Have to let them know?
Let them know that we're planning an IFR approach from the east. Right now our position is about 5 miles to the northwest at 3,000.
Peterborough traffic, Foxtrot Echo Yankee Zulu is about 5 miles to the northwest. We'll be doing a simulated RNAV for 27, Echo Yankee Zulu.
Okay, so watch your heading, stay on your line.
So question, on the plane right now, this green, or the purple,
Yeah,
that, if I'm online, that should line up, right?
it should be perfectly lined up.
So,
And the map shows you that you're off to the right.
yeah.
So a small correction, like a 10-degree correction because we're that close in. And right now, the GPS is in terminal mode. So at this point, the sensitivity of that index line that you're looking at has doubled. So instead of being 2 miles off when it's at the extreme, the last dot, it's now only 1 mile off at the last dot. So it's doubled the sensitivity. Now make sure that these two match and you're going to be fine. Don't overcorrect. That's too much. So you brief the altitudes. What's the missed approach?
Missed approach is climb 2900 on 268 to Edmund.
What do you do when you get to Edmund?
Enter a hold.
Okay, don't worry about holds yet. Oh, let's teach it all in one lesson.
Let's not, actually.
I said that to make you crazy.
Yeah. No need to prove to me that I don't know shit. I already accept that.
Just so you know, we're pretty much right overhead downtown Peterborough. Now your altitude. What altitude did you need to be here?
2900.
Exactly. That's a bust.
Yeah, this whole approach is a bust.
That's okay. It's like your third one.
Well, the first one I've ever hand flown.
Oh, that's true too. We've been cheating up till now.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can fix that altitude a little bit.
Working on it. Trying not to don't
overcorrect anything. All the changes should be small and early.
6.3 nautical miles from Extra.
So if I were you, I'd be slowing down to my approach speed, altitude, and heading. What are the minimums on this approach?
Minimums are 1140.
Okay. Watch your heading. You're way off. 30 degrees off.
Are you intentionally trying to distract me, or are you just being cheeky?
No, these are things you got to do. Watch your heading and altitude. See how far off you are from your track?
Yeah. Okay, so we'll be turning to 178.
If you want, you can set your heading bug in advance to the heading. Watch your altitude. Now, if you have time, take a glance at your approach plate and what altitude can you go to next?
2200.
Okay, be careful of it. You're climbing. What we're going to do is when you turn final, you're just going to hold the altitude and wait for the diamond to come down. So when you do turn final, holding the center line is going to be really important. Deep breath, take a swig of water, do all that kind of stuff. And ignore the instructor who's making you crazy. So you're way outside the approach right now, but don't overcorrect to get back to it. All we really want next is to intercept the center line.
The next course is going to be 268.
Yeah. And what's the next altitude you're going to want? Anything lower than this one, right? So you could put the altitude bug down to the runway, which is 628 feet. Don't overturn. Don't overturn.
There's zone 5 miles to the northwest at 35.
Good, that's better. That should have been at 2,200 feet.
Sorry, I thought I was starting to descend.
Nope. You're going to fly until the diamond comes down.
Okay, sorry.
And then you're going to sit. Now, what's our ground speed?
Our ground speed is 70 knots.
Wow, okay, so...
We got 21 knots on the nose.
Right, so what does your rate of descent have to be set up to hold the glide slope?
370.
Right, so 70 times 5 is 350 plus about 10% of that, so 100 feet per minute. Just hold it level until the diamond comes in. Don't descend. By the way, you should not be below 2,200 feet here.
No, I know. I keep...
Climb it up. Just give it some power and climb it up. This is actually an IFR bust of the worst kind right now. No overcorrections. That's way too much bank. That's better. Now just fly it level at 2,200 until the diamond comes down, and then you're going to set up your descent for the approach, right? Which is takeoff flaps and about 380 feet per minute down.
Diamond's coming down now?
All right, so just before it gets to the index, set the airplane up for the descent.
are on, fuel pumps are on.
Yeah. Not yet on the flaps. Or is, nope, the diamond's too high yet. You shouldn't have put the flaps in.
Sorry.
Okay, we're way off to the left. Just make a small correction to come back to the center line, which is a right turn. You're way off to the left. Come on back. About 10-degree correction, that's all. Okay, now you begin your descent at 380 feet per minute, give or take. Make sure you get that center line back. That's better. Just gentle, just gentle. Good on the diamond. Not bad on the center line. Little high on the diamond. Just a touch of a nose down. Not a lot. Don't dive at it. That's good. If you dive at it, it'll just swing the other way and then you'll be unhappy. That's coming along nicely. Just a touch of nose up because you're getting below the glide slope. 200 feet to minimums. We're going to go ahead and do a full stop landing. Don't overcorrect. That's good. Not too much correction. Get those wings level. Good.
Can I pull the hood up?
Yeah, I'm surprised the GPS hasn't said minimums. Oh, that's because you have another 100 feet to go, that's why.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, should have left it down. Well, that's all right. Just go ahead and land the airplane.
Minimums.
There you
go. Peterborough traffic, this is Echo Yankee Zulu, short final, runway 27, full stop landing.
So they know my sweet baby loves me so. She got me going, yeah, she turns me on. She loves me, yeah, she loves me, and it blows my mind. Yeah, it blows my mind.
Lights on, flaps fully deployed, we're good. Oh.
Speed. More speed. You're a little slow there.
Shit's not just bouncing around today like crazy.
Yeah, it is. The sock has a slight crosswind from the right. It's not bad. Shit. Well, just keep the stick back. Yeah, that flare was a little high. And we were slow, which is part of the problem. We can backtrack, or there's another taxiway right there.
Well, did you want to pull over and debrief a little bit, or do you want to
let's do that. We'll go over to the ramp. You can get there through this taxiway.
Peterborough traffic, Echo Yankee Zulu is exiting 27 on Delta. Well, I can, if I'm being honest with you, I did not enjoy that at all.
I could tell.
Yeah.
6 minutes away.
That was a bit of a shit show.
Mid left downwind for runway 27. Full stop.
It's hard work.
Well, you know,
and it's not. There will be a time about 20 hours from now when it's not suddenly not going to be hard work anymore.
Yeah. It just
right now it's hard work.
What I found even more odd, I guess, was I felt like we were just bouncing around so much.
Yeah, but that's the real world.
Yeah, no, I know. I got to get used to that. It's my problem. So I